Hi, everybody. Welcome, Collective. Pardon me. This is going to be a new moon reading for the fire signs Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. Hi, I'm Michelle, and welcome to my channel. If you're new, be sure you take a moment and read through the descriptive box. It has links in there if you're interested in following me on Facebook. I do fun stuff over there as well. I do have I don't do personal reads. I don't have the time to do them at the moment, but if you feel led, you can donate to this channel, or I do have a mailing address if you would like to send me cards or crystals. But all that information is below. So let's just jump in, shall we? I went ahead and I pulled some cards, as you can see. I hope you're having a fantastic day. It's sure getting cold where I live. And I am just not ready for summer to be over, guys. I am a summer gal. So what do we have? I am using my beautiful new deck. This is Moonology by Yasmin Boland. And these are Manifestation Oracle cards. So what I had pulled for you fire signs is you have a lot of water in this read. We have full moon in Pisces, forgiveness. New moon in Aries, go for it. Last quarter moon in Aries, work through your feelings. Last quarter moon in Pisces, talk less, feel more. Last quarter moon in Aquarius, reflect on your priorities. So you have 3 last quarter moons. Feelings, work through your feelings, feel, and reflect on your priorities. I'm more drawn on these than I am these because you've got 3 last quarter moons. And tonight we are in the new moon. So last quarter to me, the waning moon is a good time to reflect on what worked for you this particular moon cycle, what emotions came up, especially if there's particularly hard emotions, working through them. You definitely want to feel your emotions and maybe go a little deeper. And what one mentor I worked with said, that you have to do what she calls a parfait method, where your first feelings usually, surface level, anger, frustration, that. But if you go deeper, you can naturally, why are you feeling this way? Is it because you feel unworthy? Do you feel undervalued? So self-care is the answer to a lot of those issues, but definitely feel your feelings and do a parfait and sit in that emotion. And then that's another thing she says, and that I have to work on, and I'm sure you do too, fire signs. I'm a fire sign too. Is sometimes we are, we're kind of blunt, and people might take that rude, but we just cut through the thick and thin, and we're straight shooters is what I like to say. So yeah, just work through your feelings, and I have a feeling you should meditate more, really go inward and listen, connect to a guide or your ancestors or a deity or spirit or God. If you need help getting through a certain situation, that's helpful. Reach out to either a higher power or a good friend that you trust. But this is telling me to really kind of go reflective, because she's got an amethyst. You might want to work with certain crystals. I know grounding crystals are really good for to to help if you're going through a hard emotional state. Your grounding crystals are more like your tiger's eye, red jasper. Well, I've got quite a few of them in here because it's good for a tarot table as well. So yeah, I do have a lot of the anchoring, but I like working with tiger's eye and red jasper. Those are wonderful, and I do have a red moss moon. Any red crystal is a root chakra. Brown, yeah, certainly will work. Or black, black is your tourmaline, but it's a protective. But if you like crystals, I would meditate with them. I do. And let's jump over here. Forgiveness. This is either, well, you're feeling a lot right now, reflecting on priorities. I got a feeling you put somebody before you, because this is bringing you back to yourself. And I think you just have to do forgiveness all the way around. Pisces is two fish is what's making me think it's somebody else, because two fish, right? So I think you're not letting people off the hook. Hurt people. But you do have to forgive for yourself. You could put a rhyme and reason on it. Nowadays, people ghost people. It's just, I don't get it. But they do, right? I mean, that's part of the relationship. People die, move on, or fall out of love. Those scenarios happen, and you have to deal with it instead of ghosting people.